Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Plush Collection update. It's been about a year and a half since my last Plush Collection video, and I thought, you know what, it's about time that I make another one of these. So, like in the last video, I've decided to separate my plushes into categories based on the series that they come from. Just like last time, I'll start off with my new ugly... Actually, I'm gonna save you guys until the very end, because there's a lot of you to go over, and unlike the previous two Plush Collection videos, I don't really have any surprise categories to go over. Like, I want to still end on something intriguing. So, I'm gonna postpone this category until they're worth talking about. So instead, I'll start with the categories that have the least to talk about. Those being the Angry Birds category and the Five Nights at Freddy's category. Because they have no new plushes. And the FNAF plushes I got rid of too, those being Shadow Freddy and Phantom Foxy. So, instead, I'll start with the Pikmin category. Now, why is this a category if there's only one member? Simple. I've gotten more plushes, and if you've seen my 2019 Plush Collection video, I said that I needed 5 distinct characters for plush category to be its own and not part of the miscellaneous category. And that's exactly what I did. And the 4 new plushes are Yellow Pikmin, Blue Pikmin, Purple Pikmin, and the White Pikmin. All 4 of these plushes I got off of eBay, and I will make a video revolving around them. So, stay tuned for that. Here are all the Kirby plushes that I showed in my last video. And now for the new ones, with the first 2 being Waddle Dee and Waddle Doo. Both of these I got for 2019 Christmas All-Star Collection. They are very, very cute. Next up is Magalore. I got him for 2020 Christmas. The next is a small little yellow Kirby keychain, which I call Kibi, since that is the canon name for the yellow Kirby and Kirby canon. And in my show, he is going to be a rival to Kirby of sorts. And this last one is probably going to be the most interesting. This is a custom Warp Star plush. You've probably seen this guy in action if you've seen the Ninja Pig Resurrected, where Kirby and the Inklings rode on it like a flying saucer. Now, interestingly, the Ninja Pig Resurrected was originally supposed to come out for 2019, but was cancelled due to technical difficulties and was replaced with a Charlie Brown YouTube. And in that trailer, I used this as the Warp Star. Basically, just put a bunch of connects together and sealed the holes with paper. This bad boy was used for the 2019 version of the Ninja Pig, and is also even visible in my current intro. So yeah, this one was originally the Warp Star that I would use for Kirby, but I replaced it with custom plush, because this one's really flimsy and fragile. See, that's not flat. That's not flat at all. Yes, Kirby can do that, but it's just... yeah. Plus, this one is just a bit more thematic, and it's a lot more stable. So, just... Here are all the Pokemon plushes that I showed in my last video. You may notice a lot of them are missing, and that's because I got rid of quite a few of them. Luftisk, Unknown, and Mew I just gave away. Flareon and Manaphy I sold on eBay, and the Big Pikachu and Muna are currently on eBay. They haven't been sold yet. I'm a little conflicted on what to do with the Big Pikachu, but maybe I'll get rid of him, maybe I won't. I'm just gonna leave him out of here for now. But I've gotten quite a few replacement Pokemon that I like a lot more. With the first being Ivysaur. I said that I would get Ivysaur in the previous video, and here he is. Got him off of eBay. Next up is Sobble. I got him for my 16th birthday. Very nice. And he was my starter in Pokemon Sword, which I have yet to finish. And speaking of starters I've chosen, here's Snivy. Snivy's probably just one of my favorite Pokemon in general, just because of how cool I think Snivy looks. Nothing too special, I just kind of like her design. And yes, in my show, Snivy is going to be a girl. Now, I got Snivy off of eBay, but interestingly, I got her with a Wobbuffet, which is pretty neat. Didn't think that the Wobbuffet would be included, but hey, I like it. And the last two Pokemon plushes I got for 2020 Christmas from my older sister. Those being Delibird and Beedrill. And I really like both of them. Here are all the Mario plushes I showed on my last video. Now, you may notice that two individuals are missing here, and those are Bowser and Bowser Jr., because I gave those away. Now, you may be yelling at my screen right now why I got rid of those two characters if they're like some of the most significant Mario characters. Well, that's because I got replacements for them, duh. Bowser Jr. I got for 2019 Christmas, and Bowser I got off of eBay with my Christmas money. And even though they're replacements, they are replacements, but like they're bootlegs, so shouldn't like they be like better quality or something? Well, I mean, my original Bowser and Bowser Jr. plushes were bootlegs to begin with, so I don't really have anything to complain about. Plus, I just like Bowser's posture more. A bit more stand up. So yeah. The next two plushes are Boomerang Bro. Got this one off of eBay with Bomber Bro. Now that one he isn't actually a Mario character, but it's a variation, I suppose an original variation of the Bro family, but I just thought he was really unique, so I just decided to get him off of eBay. Next is Buzzy Beetle. Now this one was kind of a last minute desire. It was something that I desired probably at the last minute, and surprisingly I got it. Here's another Mario plush that I got for 2019 Christmas. Captain Toad. Now, the main reason why I wanted this one, haven't really used it a lot, but the main reason I wanted it is because I saw this video by Mario Plush Adventures. I forgot the channel name, but he made a video called The Adventures of Captain Toad, and I just ended up liking it so much that I just wanted to get a Captain Toad plush, and luckily I got it for 2019 Christmas. Here's a Babam plushie. I got this one with my 16th birthday money. I got him at a Target. Very round, and it's easy to chuck. Here's another one that I got with my birthday money from my 16th birthday. Fire Luigi! This has been one of my most anticipated plushes ever since I got the Fire Mario plush. And it's about time that I got him. Got him just in time for the Ninja Pick Resurrected. Here's a Cheep plush. I got him for 2020 Christmas. Now, for one of the board's Mario Plush Party, Airship Academy, I asked myself, it's an academy, so it should have students, right? But who would be the students of an Airship Academy? And then I thought about the Koopalings, and I said, oh, that's perfect! Unfortunately, I only have one of them, and it's Wendy. But interesting story about this Wendy plush. I got her at a Target, and it had a tag. It had a tag, but for some reason the barcode on the tag just wouldn't register. So they just decided to just give it to us for $3. $3 for this. Very, very good deal. And here's the most interesting part of my Mario plush collection. I never thought that I would get this. I never desired to get this, but it's in my collection and I couldn't be happier. A Super Mario World brand BD&A Yoshi. Now, I didn't buy this, nor did I receive this as a gift. You see, a month ago, I helped my dad move out of his old house into this new house, and in one of the bins, I found a bunch of my older brother Costner's stuff, and among that stuff was this Super Mario World brand Yoshi. And I thought, hey, this is cool. I think it's fine that if I adopt this plush. He said he was okay, so now it's in my collection. There are actually 3 more that I got like this, and I decided to call them the Giveaway Gang. So that is all the Mario plushes that I got for 2021. And here is the miscellaneous category. Not this thing! This is basically where all the other category of plushes go. If their category is too small, then they go here. Now, before I get to the new plush, there are, like, a few plushes that I've had possibly even longer than, like, my first Mario plush, but I just never really thought to include them into my modern plush collection. But, I mean, they're old, they're not valuable, they're special, and they hold a pretty special place in my heart for plush collecting, so I think I might as well put them in the collection. And those are my puppets. First 4 being Mr. Pig, Mr. Lion, Mr. Moose, and Mrs. Elephant. Now, these 4 are special, but these next 3 are even more special because they're actually part of the Baby Einstein lineup of puppets, which I remember watching as a tiny little tyke. So those 3 are Miss Dog, Mr. Dragon, or maybe he's a lizard, I don't know, and Duck. It's just Duck. Why is it just Duck? Go watch my Q&A video. The answer's in there. Now, all of these puppets are very special, but I always felt like one member was missing, and that was the Vincent Van Gogh puppet. Since I have allowance now and I can technically buy my own stuff now, I thought that I might as well get it, but it seems that my Christmas presents have gotten to it first. Here he is, Vincent Van Gogh. Now, I actually got 2 of these for 2020 Christmas, one for my mom and one for my dad. And so I just decided that I would sell one of them, I think it was my mom's, on eBay. Okay, now let's get to the new plush. So I started this section with new Splatoon plushes, so this time I think I'll start with more new Splatoon plushes. Those being Callie and Marie. These 2 I got at Barnes & Noble, and they are very, very delicate and also really, really cute. Here's Woody. Got him for 2019 Christmas. Now, originally, I was just going to wait a year and then sell the plush, but ever since I used him in Case Adjourned as Sheriff Joe, I just he just was a little bit more special to me, since it's one of my favorite episodes, and this guy was a part of it, so I just decided, what the heck, I'll keep him. And while we're on the topic of Toy Story, here's Forky. Didn't really decide to get this one either. My mom just got him for me while they were at Disneyland. But hey, he's cute, so I'll keep him. And the other Disney plush is Donald Duck. Just really like Donald Duck. Got him at the Disney store. Here's a blue chicken Squishmallow. This is the only Squishmallow that I own. You may be asking, well, what about all the other Squishmallows that appeared in your videos, like the squirrel or the dinosaur? Well, those ones are actually my sister's, not mine. This one in particular I got for Easter from my little sister. And that kind of receiving of a plush, it's just really special to me. And because of that, I never took off its tag. 2020 Easter it was. There is actually one more plush that is like this. Not in the Easter thing, but the not taking off its tag thing. And that is the Sonic X plush. This was another one that I got from Costner's stuff, like the Yoshi. But this one came with its tag that I do not want to take off. And the last plush that was like this is Tails, the Jaguar. You can go right next to Sonic.
Am I a joke to you?
Here is Cuphead! I really like Cuphead. I got this one off of Amazon. And before you ask, no, I didn't get this guy as a celebration for him getting into Smash like Sans or Banjo. I just got it because I really like Cuphead. It's a very difficult yet stylish and intriguing game. However, that last aspect does go for this next plush. That being Steve! I was blown away by Steve's reveal. Probably the biggest reaction I've ever gotten to a Smash reveal ever. I'm so happy that he's in Smash. And so I just decided to celebrate by getting the Steve plush, which is really, really nice. This plush also came with a pickaxe made of, I presume, felt, which you can remove and attach to his hand via Velcro. It's a little floppy just because of how much I've been using Steve, but it still functions just like normal. Here's Bendy. Now, I don't really have much interest in Bendy in the ink machine at all, but the reason why I got Bendy is because it was I had a movie idea where Bowser Jr. would create Bendy out of ink accidentally, and they would just become friends. But I decided to scrap it because I didn't really know what to do with it, and the idea that I had, I just couldn't implement. Also, I was just interested in it. So, yeah, at least I have the plush. I got him off of eBay. And while we're on the topic of indie characters, here's Playtime. I got her at a Target, and interestingly, she didn't come with a tag at all. Almost like it was ripped off, like, before, like, she was bought or something. So we just decided that she would be half the price she is on Amazon. So $7 for her, that's a pretty good deal. And since I got Playtime, I figured that I would get Baldi too. The Happy Baldi, because the Angry Baldi is just a little too expensive for me. And for the last indie game character plush, not sure if you've heard this one already, not too big, it's called Among Us. I decided to make a plush of him to express my love. Red Crewmate, specifically. Custom plush, and probably my first entirely 3D plush. And I am very happy and very proud of it. Now, these next 5 plush are interesting. For most of these characters of these plushes, they're either from video games, TV shows, movies, or just animals. But these next plush are actually based off of YouTubers or YouTuber OCs, in which there are 5 of them. And the first one is The Odd Ones Out, or James, or Marshmallow Man, or Betrayer for, like, expressing how bad mobile game transactions are, despite him having a mobile game that has microtransactions in them. Whatever you want to call him, here he is. Got him at a GameStop, which is kind of the last place I would expect a James plush to be in, but I digress. And to go along with James being a storytime animator, here's Jaden Animations. Or just Jaden. This is the only custom plush of this category that I have. And the newest one too. I literally just finished her yesterday. And I am very proud of it. And next up is... Who just left? It was Henry. He kind of boogied out the door. Oh, where's he going? He told me that he was going to crack eggs. It's the 5th time this week. Oh boy! I'm always wanted to do this! Okay. 1, 2... Henry, what are you doing with my eggs? I wasn't doing anything! Henry, what are you doing with my eggs? Alright, fine. I want to throw the eggs on the ground. Why? Because I saw this in the channel with a lot of basic or something, and I love the channel, and I've always wanted to step in the shower with something. I just want to throw an egg on the ground. Okay, Henry, chill. If you want to throw eggs so badly, don't use that. Here, use this instead. What's this? It's an egg plush licensed by How to Basic. An egg plush, huh? A little bigger than all the other eggs. Wait, How to Basic? You told me that Yup, the same guy that made that plush. Thank you so much! Okay, now before you play with it, can you put those eggs away? Fine. Okay, good.
There we go. All right, little Lego, let's see how you do. How does that break? What kind of material is it made of? I'll show you.
Alright, I'm back. Now, I was going to show you guys an egg plush license if I had a basic, but unfortunately, I had to give it to Henry so they wouldn't break all my eggs. Sorry. I'll just move on. So, next up is, yet again, more plushes that take the spotlight of being my favorite plush besides Kirby. Sorry, Inklings. I still love you, but this one. So, first of these two is Tari. From Meta Runner, or SMG4, whatever. And I got her for 2019 Christmas. Very soft and very cute. And the last of this duo, and the last of this category, is Meggy. Solely from SMG4. Which actually has a special place of being one of the only plushes, actually the only plush that I love more than one of Kirby's, that's the small one. And no, the sword and yellow Kirby don't count because they're not as special. But I mean, she is my favorite character, my favorite YouTube channel, so I suppose it makes a bit more sense for why I love her so much. Very nice hair, which is absolutely enormous. A very soft beanie, and a very adorable face. She can go right here.
Hey Ethan, looking at your girlfriend again?
For the last time, she is not my girlfriend! And now, the moment you've been waiting for. This is taking way too long. The Ugly Dolls! I said that there was a lot to go over for this section, and I mean it. So without further ado, let's just get into it. I'll show all these Ugly Dolls in order of which I got them. With the first being from 2019, back from when the world wasn't dying of a pandemic. So those two Ugly Dolls are Lucky Bat and a arts and crafts brand, Tiny Babbo. Both of these I got for 2019 Christmas. These next two I got with my Christmas money. The first being Nopi. Got him off of Amazon. And the other was Pixie. I got him off of eBay. Now before I get into the rest, I just want to know, if I don't say where I got the Ugly Doll from, it's from eBay, because that's basically where I get the majority from my Ugly Dolls from, and I don't want to have to keep repeating myself. The next is probably one of my more interesting Ugly Dolls, Drizzy. Now, is this an original character? Yes and no. You know those bios that Ugly Dolls come with in their tags? Well, in Ugly Charlie's, it's mentioned that he has a friend named Drizzy, but for some reason he was never given a physical form, so I decided to take matters into my own hands and give him a body of his own. So, no. The character itself isn't original, but the design is. Here's Ia. My only 2016 Ugly Doll for now. Interestingly, the Ugly Dolls of 2016 never got little ugly forms, and I don't know why. Was it to try to convince people to buy more classics, or are they just losing money? I don't know, but these were like the last official Ugly Dolls to be released ever since that point. So, I don't really know, but, I mean, at least I have this now. Ia was the main inspiration for Energetic Young Anime. Now, these next 5 plushes are pretty special. I got them off of eBay too, but in my first ever eBay lot. Those plushes being Pugly, Drumpy, my favorite of the 5, a red Dave Durinko. Now, I already have a Dave Durinko, but I just decided to keep this one just because I just really like the color on this one. A really nice shade of red. A Little Ugly's Nandy Bear, and Pointy Max, my second favorite of the 5. Next is a pair of 2 Ugly Dolls that I also got together. Gato Deluxe, and another Gato Deluxe. Now, I didn't actually mean to get 2 Gato Deluxes, or Gato Deluxe Gato Deluxe people? I don't know. I meant to get a Gato Deluxe and a Winkalina, but I think I made an error in my order and accidentally ordered 2 Gacha Luxes, but I just thought it was hilarious, so I just decided to keep both of them. And interestingly, these were the first of many that I actually kept on their keychains. Just decided that they look nice. Next is another special one, Tootie. Now, this one I got off of eBay too, but this was actually from the very first eBay auction that I attended and won, and thus was rewarded with this Tootie. I really like it. Very like it a lot. I then ordered 2 Ugly Doll lots together, 4 apiece, all keychains, and ended up keeping 2 of each. The first containing a Winkalina, and a red and blue Turny Bernie. Now, I already have a Turny Bernie, but just like the Red Dave Drinko, I just really like the colors on this one. The other contained a Midge, one of my most anticipated ever since I got Toodaloo, and a blue Big Toe. Again, I already have a Big Toe, but you probably know the drill by now. Next up is Tailgate, the last Ugly Doll that I needed to complete the original 10. Very, very nice. And then there's these 4 that I got together. Quippy, Whippy. It's been a while since I've gotten the classic complete, also I just thought I'd get the big Whippy. A classic Nandy Bear to go along with the little tyke. And Uppy. Not really much I can say about this one. Langus. You probably know him as the conspiracy theorist in Case Adjourned. Suddy. I really love Suddy. Scrammy. Now this one has a similar situation to Tootie. Not that it's a bid, not that it came from a bid, but from what I like to call Lowbros, which stands for last one, but lots of watchers. Basically, it's the last of its kind that's relatively cheap, but it also has, like, at least, like, 3 watchers on it, so the chances of getting it before those guys is pretty slim. But I ended up ordering it faster than ththose losers and got Scrammy. And then these next 5 I got for my 16th birthday or with my 16th birthday money. Those being Gragan. You probably know her from Love at First Flight. Handsome Panther. Tub Nubry. Literally ordered them the day after he was listed. Really like Tub Nubry. Ikoyoki, who hides in every video of Season 8. Who I got along with this next one. That being John Sparky Johnson. I mean Sogrino. This was another one of the low bros, like Graham Scrammy. Next up is a pink ox, or Lily, as she's called in my show. You probably know her if you've seen Ox's ex-wife. Crowdy! I really love Crowdy. Definitely one of my favorite Ugly Dolls. The Crowdy has been on my list of desires for a long time. Like, I think around, like, for 2 years, actually. Like, he was one of the Ugly Dolls that almost never showed up on eBay, but I had the most interest for. But I eventually saw a listing for him in December for $10, and just decided I'll get him. Ordered him pretty soon. And I really love this plush. Then there are 5 plushes that I got for 2020 Christmas. Those being Gassy, Little Bent. This is another plush I really, really like. Mitso. Thought his name was pronounced Misto for the longest time. And a Ugly Doll movie brand tray. Just decided to get this one because I thought it's really unique because of the glasses. Maybe telling me, did you say there were 5? Yes, but I'll show the 5th one for later. And here's another special one, which in this case is just saying I got off of eBay, but a different way other than just buying it. Softy. the first plush that I've ever ordered where I given a offer. Usually people give offers to me, but this time I gave an offer to the seller. It was originally 25 bucks. I mean, I really like Softy, but I'm not paying $25 for a Little Ugly. So I decided, hey, why not $16? And the seller said, okay. And so I was given Softy. And I really like it. It is very soft. Next is Groody. It's a nice little cute Groody. Now here we have a blue Ugly Bot. A very nice plush. And I will be making a video centered around this plush. And the last of the normies is a Ugly Doll movie brand Ox. This was the last of the giveaway gang that I actually got from my older sister. And that does it for the normal Ugly Dolls. Why do I say normal? Well, because there are actually 4 more. But these particular ones are ones that I would probably say are a bit rarer than the others, since you can only get them through other means. Like you can't find them in normal stores. You gotta go like Comic-Con or something to get them. Meaning that these plushes are much more rarer than these chumps, and so they are a bit more special to me. So I decided to save them until the very, very end. The first of which is a secret mission brand Ice Bat. Definitely the most popular, since I see him around YouTube the most. Next up is Sailor Babbo. You've probably seen him if, you've seen, well, Sailor Babbo. This was the other Christmas gift that I got, along with the other ones. Cinco. Specifically, this is a Cinco from the sneak preview lineup of plushes, which I assume was meant to not be a sneak peek to the upcoming Little Uglies line, which featured tiny Little Ugly Dolls. But unlike others in the original 10, like Ice Bat, Babbo, and Ox, these ones were made in the original color of the classics and keychains. Out of all of them, I got Cinco. I really like Cinco. But that's not it. For an Ugly Doll, let's say Target. On the back of the tag, you can see all of the licensings and the years that they were produced. 2002 Pretty Ugly LLC, created by Sun Min Kim and David Harveth. Why is this important? Well, on Cinco's tag, specifically on the sneak preview line, if you look on the tag, 2005 Pretty Ugly LLC, created by Sun Min Kim and David Harveth. A double spelling error, an N instead of an M, and the K isn't capitalized. A double error on this Ugly Doll. Now, I've seen a lot of sneak preview listings on eBay, and all of them probably share that error, but the fact that it says 2 makes it just a little bit more unique. Never thought I'd see the day where I have a plush that has an error in its tag. And I couldn't be happier. And finally, the granddaddy of my collection. The myth, the legend, Ugly Corn. Ugly Corn has been on my list of desires for a while. I said about Crowley, but Ugly Corn goes all the way back to when I started wanting these guys. And I only really stopped wanting him ever since I got Quicks, because, I mean, I have Quicks. I don't need another ugly unicorn. But I saw a listing for Ugly Corn that was a decent price compared to what most Ugly Corns go for nowadays, and decided that I would get this slab. And I could not be happier. You've probably seen him if you've seen Ninja Pig Resurrected or Sailor Babbo, where he makes both of those appearances. And with Ugly Corn on the top of the tower, that does it for my 2021 plush collection update. I've gotten quite a few plushes ever since... Get over here. I've gotten quite a few plushes ever since the last one. This has been almost 10 full years of collecting plushes, and this is the result. The last plush collection that I said that, 7 years, was ridiculous, but this is just... I honestly never thought that I'd make it this far, but it's an accomplishment nonetheless, so I should be proud of it. Thank you for watching. So, subscribe and like if you liked the video. and I will see you next time.